Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for those of you joining live. For those of you that are going to listen to this on replay, that's awesome too. So we would not be where we are today without our awesome products. I think we can all agree to that. So let's just get the ball rolling, right? Okay, so it makes so much sense that these products are so amazing because no one else in the skincare industry has these doctors, right? The most world-renowned dermatologist in the world, and they are guaranteeing results, okay? So if our customers don't like the results, they don't see results with any of our regimens, tools, any of our products, then as we all know, and if you don't now you do, they can return them for a 60-day money-back guarantee, empty bottle, okay? I just got a text. I'm gonna make sure it's not someone telling me they can't hear me. Okay. So with that, our company essentially brings dermatology into the home, okay? So all of our products are right below prescription strength, and the doctors use what is called multi-med therapy to treat everyday skincare concerns. Multi-med therapy means putting the right ingredients in the right formulations used in the right order on your face to make these products truly develop results. Rodan & Fields has become the #1 premium skincare brand in the United States in just 10 years, okay? They've surpassed Estee Lauder, Lancome, all those small brands you see in the drugstores, all because our products worked, all right? So share these with that confidence, guys. It's intelligent skincare taking the guesswork out. They number and color code the bottles for us, okay? How amazing is that? So as it may seem complicated, especially if you're new, I promise you, everything comes with detailed instructions and is very simple to use. So make sure you're sharing that with your customers. I also want to note that we don't spot treat, okay? We use full face skincare. Those that say they just want to treat one dark spot or one pimple, you still need to treat your entire face to get beautiful results. Another side note I just want to make is now, because I think we all get this objection a lot. Now, I'm a person who likes to eat organic. I don't take medications unless it's absolutely necessary, but here's the reality. I want my skincare to be safe, but I also want it to work. And I like the way Dr. Rodan & Fields, their philosophy is they are medical doctors, Stanford trained, educated, and they take an oath to preserve our life, our customers' lives, and protect our health and our customers' health as doctors. Okay, guys? Remember that. They have a commitment to safety first, and all of our products meet FDA requirements. Okay? Next to safety, they also care about effectiveness. Every product is independently tested by labs and not on animals and proven to work. Every ingredient in every product was chosen based on its clinical research and their experience with it. We have treatments, here we go, we're gonna jump in, for 4 main skincare concerns. And I don't have to be a certified dermatologist to help our customers, neither do you, because the doctors have created our incredible solutions tool, right? You go into your website on the main page, scroll down, and you'll see the link to find the right regimen for you. You can send that link to your customers. It's gonna give them expert advice, not just your opinion, but expert advice based on the doctor's knowledge and their years of experience. It's set up to prioritize each skincare concern by what you can treat first and then moving on to the next concern. And we get a lot of questions of that. If people have multiple concerns, where do they start? direct them to the solutions tool, but here goes. The first skincare concern that you need to treat is sensitive skin, okay? Got products next to me. Here we go. I don't care if you have wrinkles. You cannot treat your wrinkles until you treat your sensitive skin first, okay? This is anything from redness, extreme dryness, irritation, rosacea, itching skin, flushing, burning, stinging skin. It's all treated with Soothe. If you have people with sensitive skin, I'm going to suggest that they use nothing else but Soothe first, okay? You see people with sensitive skin, they have, and this is the way I always describe it to my customers or at BBL presentations or events, people with sensitive skin have a broken down lipid barrier. It's that outer layer of your skin. Think shingles on a roof. When those shingles come loose, their skin is letting environmental toxins in and it's leaving it irritated and it's letting their moisture out, leaving it dry. But what I love the most is this regimen it's no Band-Aid, okay? Soothe uses patented RFP3 technology to actually repair and heal sensitive skin and the skin's lipid barrier so that they can eventually move on to treat their next concern. Most people with sensitive skin think they will never be able to use anti-aging products, but that's not necessarily true. All right, so going back to our multi-med therapy, Soothe step 4, Soothe is 4 steps. It starts with a gentle wash. You don't have to rinse it off because some people are even sensitive to water. All right, so that's why in the directions, I'm just gonna open for you guys. I might not open every bottle though and show you, but in the directions, it will say just wipe it off with a cloth. You can do that. That's really what it's telling you or the customer. Because that's the truth. A lot of people really are sensitive to even water. So it's up to them. Step 2 is a sensitive skin treatment, okay? And followed by, that's your sensitive skin treatment, followed by step 3, which is a moisture replenishing cream. And step 4, which is a mineral-based sunscreen. Now, the last step of every single regimen, you'll notice, is a sunscreen. And why? Because Rodan & Fields is an anti-aging company, and we know that sun is the biggest culprit of aging. All right? Okay, if you don't have sensitive skin, but you have acne or breakouts, we need to treat that next, okay? I like to say that no one is looking at your wrinkles if you're breaking out. And Unblemish is our regimen for acne. Clogged pores, blackheads, blemishes, all of that. That is Unblemish, okay? Acne isn't curable, unlike sensitive skin, but it's treatable. So people on Unblemish, they may need to stay on it, but they can incorporate other regimens into their routine at times when their skin is clear to get those anti-aging benefits as well. 85% of people in the US experience acne. 85%, guys. Isn't that crazy? That's insane. And again, we don't want to spot treat. We want to treat the full face. It begins with a sulfur wash. Okay. Yeah, I have notes in case you guys couldn't tell. Making sure I cover everything. There's lots to cover. But it's a sulfur wash, sulfur being the only known ingredient in dermatology proven to calm the skin and get rid of redness. Then it's a clarifying toner, okay? And y'all, Unblemish can be used on anyone over the age of 12, all right? The third step in it is our dual intensive acne treatment. You see the ingredients are separated into these 2 different chambers. It has a delivery system on one side and the benzoyl peroxide kept separate on the other side because you don't want to store them together. It makes sure that the benzoyl peroxide is most active when it's applied to your face. And then the last step is an oil control lotion. Okay. Lots of people with acne, they're also oily. So this reduces the appearance of oily skin and will give that more matte looking face. Wearing step 4 under any makeup can also do wonders, especially in the summertime when people are feeling more oily. So now, if you don't have sensitive skin or acne, what do we do next? We are going to treat your sun damage, okay? Sun damage is anything from freckles and brown spots to melasma, any type of hyperpigmentation. Reverse is your regimen, and the key with this is exfoliation. So step 1 in this regimen is an exfoliating face wash. Step 2 is a deep, intensive brightening toner, and that's going to help fade the discoloration. Step 3 in our brightening one, so we have 2 separate reverse regimens. Step 3 in our brightening regimen is a dual, you can see it's my regimen of choice, I'm addicted to this stuff, is the dual active dual active brightening complex. All right, it's vitamin C and retinol. And here we are again with not being able to store certain ingredients together because it makes them less active. While vitamin C and retinol don't like to sit together, they do like to play together, okay? So you mix a pea-size amount of each one on your finger before applying, and then this brightening effect that is also going to reduce fine lines and wrinkles because it has the retinol in it. So reverse brightening has a lot of anti-aging in it, a lot of sun damage reversal in it. Reverse lightening regimen, this is the lightening one. Step 3 in it is going to be a hydroquinone, and I know I say that wrong every time, instead of your dual active brightening complex. Okay, it's 1 bottle, and it's the difference between them is reverse brightening is going to be more for just that, right? Brightening of the skin, maybe some small sunspots, freckles. Your reverse lightening is really for your hyperpigmentation, your melasma. Look at it as reverse lightening is a stronger formulation, okay, than the brightening, in my personal opinion, but I think technically too. With the hydroquinone, with both reverses, really with all of our products, but I would say especially with reverse lightening, make sure you are warning your customers to follow the directions on the package. So many of our customers just tear into it, slap it on their face, and jump into twice a day. All of our products, you guys know, are right below prescription strength. They're very strong. So you want to make sure you're telling your customer to read the instructions and ease into these products the way the instructions tell them to. With lightening, it especially tells them to use it once, wait 2 days. And the reason they say 2 days is because sometimes a reaction doesn't come out until the 2nd day, okay? So make sure you're giving them that warning. And a lot of things can be solved with backing off. So a lot of times if our customers call us and say they're having an adverse reaction to anything, I would say a lot of times they have jumped into it too quickly, and they just need to back off, ease into it even more gradually. Even if they did the once a day, have them use it once a week, and then, ease into 3 times a week, and then 5 times a week, and then very gradually working up to twice a day, just allowing their skin to acclimate to the products, okay? So reverse lightening, reverse brightening, they both end in an SPF 50, and I love this sunscreen because it actually strengthens as you get into the sun as opposed to breaking down like other sunscreens do. It's a very important step in reverse because there is no sense in getting rid of that sun damage or that discoloration and then jumping into the sun and having it come back, right? Okay, so I'm gonna go over our amazing amp roller tool in a moment, but it's important for me to note here that you can use our amp roller with reverse brightening, but not with reverse lightening. The hydroquinone in here, you are not supposed to use with the amp roller. And that is why you'll notice in our websites, it is not bundled together either, okay? So you can use it with the reverse brightening and with the amp, or with the Redefine regimen, which we'll go over. That's what you can use the amp roller with. A lot of times people ask about Unblemish. You're not supposed to roll over active acne. And with sensitive skin, obviously you should not roll with sensitive skin either, all right? So I should also mention that in clinical studies, RNF did with incorporating the roller with the reverse regimen, it saw more than 80% faster results in a skin's appearance. And we're talking brightness, texture, and firmness. So really, to get the best bang for your buck, you should really be telling your customers to purchase the bundle of the reverse brightening regimen with the amp roller. And hopefully everyone realizes this. I actually didn't when I was new, but our bundles are discounted 20%. So if you were to purchase the amp roller and then a regimen separately, that's going to cost 20% more than purchasing that bundle that you see on our websites of the products bundled together. So be sure to add the bundle to the customer's cart or help them do that as opposed to them separately. Okay, so if you have none of these concerns, we'll come back to our roller that we just talked about, then you are on to Redefine. And Redefine is where you stay, okay? Redefine not only treats aging skin, but is also a preventative measure for aging skin, all right? It really does give Father Time a run for his money. So fine lines, wrinkles, enlarged pores, you know, y'all, as we get older, and we all are, our skin gets thinner, it retains less moisture, and then it also, we get those dead skin cells accumulating on the surface and the structure of our skin and of our pores, it actually slackens, okay? So we want to address all of that with Redefine. And there are actually 4 products in this regimen, but only 3 steps, morning and night. Step 1 is a daily cleansing mask. You put on that mask, you brush your teeth, and then you rinse it off. It dries that quickly. The mask is going to pull out those impurities out of your pores and prepare it for step 2. Okay, the pore minimizing toner. And that is going to make your pores appear smaller. It's going to refine your skin's texture and prepare your skin for step 3. In the AM, that's going to be our triple defense treatment. What's the triple defense all about? Okay, that's anti-age moisturizer and sunscreen all in one. It has peptides in it to fight the fine lines and wrinkles, and it has a light moisturizer in it. The heavy moisturizer is going to come into it's going to come into play in the evening. In the evening, instead of the Triple Defense AM treatment, you'll use the Overnight Restorative Cream, and it is ultra hydrating, all right? All right, so those are our 4 regimens, and on their own, they do the trick. But here's the thing, our doctors don't stop at great, right? They aim for the best. So they are giving us a way to get those dermatological grade treatments right in our own home for the fraction of the cost, starting with our AMP MD micro exfoliation roller. It's a non-invasive tool. It's going to smooth and firm the skin, making those fine lines and wrinkles less noticeable. It's used after step 2, so after your toner step and your Redefine and your reverse brightening regimens. So you can roll with the R regimens and the regimens that begin with the R's. redefine, reverse, but remember only brightening. And this little tool has 200 stainless steel acupuncture grade needles. They're so tiny. You can roll over your face 4 to 10 times vertically, horizontally, diagonally, and then follow it up with the intensive, oh, I didn't bring my capsules. They're over in the bathroom. That's okay. And follow it up with the blue capsule of our intensive renewing serum, okay, which is amazing. The way it makes your skin feel is incredible. The roller helps create, now I'm gonna tell you guys this, how it works, but I'm gonna caveat it because at the end I'm gonna do a little bit of compliance training for you guys on stuff we can and can't say. I'm going to explain to you guys how this works, but you cannot explain it this way to customers. We need to concentrate on saying things like I said earlier, with micro exfoliation roller and making wrinkles less noticeable or accelerating regimen results. You know, things like that, okay? Those are the things you're going to describe to your customer as to how it's working. What it is doing is creating these teeny tiny little openings in your skin with the rolling, the microexfoliation. And when you're putting in your product, it's allowing that product to seep in more, right? What it's also doing is triggering a healing system in your face that's saying, oh, heal those little teeny tiny openings, and that's increasing collagen production. Our products are not, we are sold over the counter cosmetic grade, okay? So we cannot say things like increase collagen production or talk about collagen and things like that, okay? But the reality is we start losing collagen pretty dramatically after the age of 30, and that's why we start to see more wrinkles and decreased firmness. So this is going to stimulate our own skin to produce more collagen, and that's where we're seeing the firming up, okay? Don't say that though. Say enhance or what did I say? The wrinkles less noticeable, okay? All right, and then you're going to, like we said, finish off. So you're going to apply this. You're going to go to our intensive renewing serum capsule, which we know is our new Retin A. It is just below prescription strength of Retin A. The way I describe this to customers is when this is part of the reason why our doctors are still practicing dermatology, right? The prescription that they give in their office is a lot of times prescription vitamin A. And it is amazing with reducing the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, but it's very irritating to people's skin. A lot of times, and the doctor said this at convention when they launched it, a lot of their patients don't renew the prescription because their skin is too irritated from it. So what they did is they went back to the drawing board and created the Retin Now, not retinol, Retin Now with an A, just below prescription strength, put it with a time release. And so it is able, anyone can use it now, right? They're getting that benefit of the vitamin A to help with fine lines and wrinkles, but they don't have to, you can use it even with sensitive skin. Even people on Soothe can use it, which is great because we talked about how people on Soothe think they can't use anti-aging stuff. Well, people on Soothe can order Soothe and the intensive renewing serum right with it to get that anti-aging benefit, all right? And then they can continue with the intensive renewing serum, maybe even add in the amp roller after they use Soothe for a while, and it cures their sensitive skin, okay? So if you're looking at a regimen, you're doing your wash, you're doing your toner, you're rolling, you're applying your intensive renewing serum capsule, the blue capsule, and then you're going to finish it off with your step 3 of Redefine or your step 3 of Reverse at night, okay? And that's it. Common questions I get are people with reverse brightening. They say, well, it's weird, you just end with the serum, the step 3, the retinol and the vitamin C serums. Yes, that is where they can end. If you have someone who prefers to end with a moisturizer, then they absolutely can end with, you know, put on the PM cream from Redefine on top of the step 3 of reverse brightening, and that's totally fine. And they can end with that moisturizer. But it is absolutely okay for them to end with the step 3 serums. With every time I have a customer order an amp roller, I also send them the embedded YouTube video from corporate of how to use the roller. I think a lot of times it helps for people to see an actual video of how to use it. So if you don't, you know, go out on YouTube, you can go to the Rodan & Fields YouTube channel, and on there, there's several corporate videos that are super helpful. Okay, so that is our regimens. In our amp roller tool, let's jump in really quick to our hydration line, okay? Or I should say our enhancements line, which is coming to be our hydration line. Don't we love it? I love it so much. All right, first, so this is everything in our well, maybe not everything, but I'm gonna go over mostly everything in our enhancements line, okay? So starting with our active hydration serum. Our active hydration serum, this is formulated with a 3P molecular matrix. It's a patented pending, one-of-a-kind structure that draws in moisture from the atmosphere and locks it in. That is the biggest thing that people ask. What's the difference between a moisturizer and a hydration serum? Well, a moisturizer, you're going to put it on your face and it's going to lock in the moisture that your skin already has. Okay, a hydration serum is going to draw in moisture from the atmosphere and increase your skin's moisture level by 200% after one use and keep it there for 8 hours. Okay. It forms your own personal water reservoir on your skin surface, and that way it takes in the hydration that your skin needs, which is really important because this is an amazing product for people with unbalanced skin. If they have oily T-zone and then they're dry on their cheeks, this is what they need because it's going to balance that out by creating personal reservoirs in the areas and drawing in the moisture in areas that need it and not in others, okay? But you also think people with oily skin shouldn't use it. They absolutely should. It self-adjusts to skin's needs, and you know, most people I actually don't know if this part is true, but it kind of makes sense for me. Like people with oily skin, like they say the deep down is dry, which is why it's overproducing oil production. And so if you apply the active hydration serum, it's going to draw in the moisture that the skin actually needs and stop that oil production. So that's the less technical term way to put it. It might be a good way to describe to your customers. I have had several customers with oily skin who, I mean, they have oily skin, like they have to wash their face twice a day, message me and say, oh my gosh, I thought I washed my face and I had to think and realized I didn't. And it was because this was working, okay? So most moisturizers don't add hydration to the skin. They just form a barrier that prevents moisture from escaping. So the key ingredient in this is 30% glycerin or glycerin, and it's cross-linked with hyaluronic acid. And the way we were able to put 30% in is because of this molecular matrix that changed the consistency of glycerin and how it reacts with our skin. Glycerin's a very sticky consistency, and so most other hydration serums you see on the market have about 5% in them, but because of this 3P molecular matrix that the doctors or scientists created, they were able to put 30% in. So active hydration serum with your regimen, it goes after your toner step. okay? So you're going to do, but not the roller. So you're going to do wash, toner, roll, hydration. I better make sure this is right. Hang on. I have the picture on my phone. I think a lot of people have. If you don't have one of these pictures on your phone, I'm happy to paste them into the comments. If I can find it. I'll paste it down below because I don't want to waste your guys' time. And I'm sure most of you are sitting on this going, I know the call. Why do I have so many photos in here? Didn't even know I had. This is crazy. Okay, I don't even know what album I'm in. Okay, I'll paste it, but I'm pretty sure it's wash. I should know, I do this every night, but this is how I do it. Wash, toner, I'll paste the picture, so check the pictures in the comments. Wash, toner, roll, hydration serum, intensive renewing serum, and then either step 3 of redefine or of reverse, okay? All right, because this was so fabulous and we all said we wanted to bathe in it, we came out with this, right? Our Active Hydration Body Replenish. So using similar formulations, it is essentially like an all-over body cream that uses similar molecular matrix as our Active Hydration Serum, okay? All right, let's go into our Radiant Defense, because then I don't want to go too far over for you guys. And then I'm going to go over a few things about our PC perks and compliance, and we'll be done. Radiant Defense Perfecting Liquid, okay? So why is it so special, right? Or first of all, we should say, what is it? So our whole thing is perfect and protect, right? Because this is engineered to be the last step in our skincare regimen, all right? This is not makeup. This is in our, and you can see on our websites, so all of this is in, and then I should state to you along the lines, obviously we have our Bright Eye Complex in there too. Oh, and our Lash Boost. I'll end on Lash Boost, which actually works because I'm going to go into compliance of Lash Boost. But all of that is under enhancements. This is under dermacosmetics. It's a whole nother subcategory. It's skincare with cosmetic benefits. Dermacosmetics is not makeup. Makeup alters your appearance. It clogs your pores. It can cause breakouts, skin allergies, and premature aging. Dermacosmetics offers instant cosmetic enhancements with long-term dermatological skincare improvements, okay? So the Radiant Defense Perfecting Liquid will work to improve your skin's health, not just cover it up like makeup does, all right? So this is powered by the RD3 complex, another proprietary formulation that offers 3 types of defense: environmental defense, barrier defense, and photo defense. So environmental defense, antioxidants, protecting your skin from environmental toxins. It has the barrier defense, protecting your skin's moisture barrier, and then the photo defense with our SPF 30 and against the sun, okay? So it's oil-free, doesn't clog pores, safe for all skin types, all regimens, fine for people with dry, irritated skin, available in 6 shades. All 6 shades are blendable and buildable, so you can blend shades if you're in between 2, and you can apply it, wait a sec, apply it again to build your coverage and increase the coverage, okay? After 1 week, you'll see improvements on your bare skin to your bare skin, all right? So let me see if there's anything else I want to. You can apply it using the brush, or you can apply it just on your fingers and applying it like that, okay? So that is our Radiant Defense. And Lash Boost, I don't have one with me, but we all know what it looks like, all right? 1 swipe at night along the lash line. It makes your lashes appear longer, appear fuller, and appear darker, okay? I will state, let me go back to my little notes, that, you know, I think most of us know Lash Boost. I should go into probably the 3 ingredients on it, but actually I don't even know them off the top of my head. I should have prepared that. But I'll actually go into this part. Anyway, so if you guys ever have questions on our products, all right, go into Pulse in the Biz Development Library and search the product. So you can search Lash Boost, and an FAQ will come up on Lash Boost, okay? You can go into, you can search active hydration serum, and an FAQ will come up on a hydration serum. FAQs or the learning guides is everything and more that I have explained to you guys tonight, okay? Every product, especially our new ones, everything in the enhancements line, everything on now our dermacosmetics line, we have in there a learning document or an FAQ that explains the benefits, the clinical studies, the ingredients, how it works, okay? Go in there and read through that if you have a question on a specific product or need to, if you're drafting an email to a customer and need to explain to them how it works, that's where you can go. The other place I want to show you guys is RF Connection. RF Connection, and again, if you go into your Pulse, there's hot tool buttons in there that lead you to RF Connection, but it is literally RF, let's see, I'm typing it in. Oh, it's not coming up. Yeah, it is. RodanandFields.com/RF Connection, okay? This is our product website for any question you have. So here it says you found it, the place to get answers to your Rodan and Fields skincare questions. All right. There's a search bar on that website too, where you can search amp roller or amp roller and lightning and all these common questions that I'm sure is exactly what your customer is asking will come up. Like, do our products test on animals? Do we have retin-A in them? Are they paraben free? Like, you can go into RF Connection and just search paraben free, okay? So RF Connection and the Pulse library is literally going to answer every question you have. Check those 2 places first. If you don't see what you're looking for, then obviously go through your upline into your sponsors and ask them. But back to Lash Boost, and you can go in there and search Lash Boost, and it'll explain the 3 different things that Lash Boost uses, like vitamins and keratin and things like that to make our lashes appear longer, darker, and fuller. But hopping into compliance really quick, and then I will be done. I want to make a point that it is not that a lot of people have heard or seen allegations or things on the internet about Lash Boost being dangerous. We do not have a product that is dangerous. We do not have a product that is harmful. It is that we were marketing the product improperly, and that's what we got in trouble for, okay? So please know, like, we do not have a product that is harming anyone. It's that we are not marketing it properly. So familiarize yourself with how to market our products properly. I'm going to go over a couple things that we should be doing. Okay, so first, we are not allowed to make drug claims because, again, we do not have prescriptions to get our products, okay? So we cannot make drug claims like stimulates collagen production or treats or cures a medical condition, okay? Like rosacea, that's a medical condition. You can't make a claim saying we cure rosacea. You can't say prevents or heals scarring or stretch marks or regenerates cells. eliminates wrinkles or reverses the aging process. We're not reversing the aging process, okay? Needle claims such as same results as an injection or a surgery, we can't say that, guys, okay? We have to focus on the appearance of younger looking, visible, smoother, okay? So you're wanting to say things like helps the appearance of, makes you younger looking, makes your wrinkles less visible, makes your skin smoother, all right? So a common theme, keep your comments focused on appearance and not on physical changes to the structure or the function of a body, okay? When it comes to our social media posts, I'll make this real quick. You are not supposed to post pictures of Soothe being used on babies, okay? Soothe being used on eczema, you know, things like, well, you can use it on like eczema around the eyes or something like that, but like a baby's eczema on cheeks, that's actually not an acceptable social media post, okay? So on to Lash Boost. Do say, don't says, and this has been swirling. I can post it again in the comments. But what we don't say is that Lash Boost grows our lashes. We don't say that it makes our lashes longer. We don't say that it makes our lashes fuller, stronger, or thicker. We don't say that it retains more lashes. We don't say that we don't focus on the physical changes in our lashes, and we don't compare it to Latisse, because Latisse is a dermatological product that you need to get with a prescription, okay? It is not over the counter. We do say that it improves the appearance of lash volume, length, thickness, and fullness. It results in the appearance of fuller looking, lusher looking lashes. Lashes look and feel more flexible and stronger. Comments focused on feel, look, and appearance, okay? All right. So that is a little bit of my compliance spiel. It's important with Lash Boost because it got very complicated there when people are thinking that we have lawsuits out there because we have a harmful product. We do not. It is how we are marketing our product, and we need to be sure we are marketing that correctly. Lastly, as most of you know, we have a PC program. I'm going to post, if you struggle getting your PCs on our preferred customer program, I'm going to post language in the comments. Actually, Kelly Treble posted this a while ago, and I've been using it ever since, and it's amazing. I copy and paste it 100 times a day to explain to my customers about our PC program. So I'll post that in there. And that's all I got. So I was checking my document to make sure I didn't forget anything. I feel like there's so much out there. So hopefully that's a little helpful. The order of the regimens you treat skincare concerns in, our amazing enhancement line, our new Derma Cosmetic line. If anyone has any questions, I'll check back to the comments or tag me in them, and I'll be sure to answer them. But check back anyways. For a couple of those pictures, I'll post a couple compliance docs, and I'll post the PC enrollment language. All right, see you guys.